Hello there, it's me, Miss B, and today we are going to be drawing the letter Z animal today. We made it the whole way through the alphabet, and we are now at letter Z, which is for zebra. But before we get to that, we are going to check out the excellent Y yellow jacket drawings that you sent me. So let me flip over to here. Checking out, we got Lathan's yellow jacket, nice job. Ethan. And Lily, looks like maybe a hive is starting there. Sophia, Mia's. We got some flowers on that one, nice details. Jordan, looks like he also has a hive there. Cameron, Neil, Ariane. Oh, I like those big bold colors. And it looks like you maybe painted this even. I think I see some paint strokes up here. Very cool. It's always fun to use different art materials. So I see you had some paints, and so you were able to use them. Very nice. Mackenzie, Valerie, nice job. We have Dory. Dory, I like those branches that you have coming off there. It looks like a little bit of a hole inside there. Very cool. Nathan's, looks like your yellow jacket's flying through the sky, the clouds. Braden, Sophia, nice big flower. We have Emma's, well done. Under a table, this is Abigail's. Very cool. We have Coraline's, I can tell it's Coraline. I see that signature crown on all of her animals. And we have Abby. Abby, really cool sun up here. I like those sunglasses on there. Very cool. So let's check out a little bit about the Z is for zebra. Whoa, that's a really big picture. Can we change that? All right, that's a little bit smaller. Let's learn a little bit about zebras. A group of zebras is called a herd. What I do see here is this zebra is showing his or her teeth. What I have learned is zebras, their teeth never stop growing. Our teeth don't keep getting longer and longer and longer and longer, but their teeth do. Now, in order for them to not outgrow their mouth, because they're constantly chewing and grinding and using their teeth, that's why they are ground down, that they don't overpower their mouth. They are herbivores, which means that they are eating vegetation, they're eating plants. So their teeth do get a workout. No two sets of zebra stripes are alike. You know that on a human, we all have different fingerprints. No one's fingerprints are exactly the same. So the same is true for a zebra. Their stripes are not the same. The zebra, they actually have black skin, and their fur is what is colored white or black. And you can see the different patterns in their design. They're all different. No two zebras will be alike. A baby zebra can stand on its own 20 minutes after it's born. That's quite impressive. Not only can it stand, but then it's also able to walk around. Now, for us as humans, when you were little, you didn't all of a sudden know how to walk. It took many months for you to figure out how to crawl, and then eventually how to kind of hold on to things to help you walk, whereas a zebra can do it in just 20 minutes after they're born. So that's pretty impressive. It takes a human baby quite longer, many months, to be able to do those things. What I want you to see here on this zebra, which is good for us to notice since we are going to be drawing one, the lines on a zebra, the stripes on a zebra, sometimes when we think of stripes, we think of exactly perfect stripes. If you have a striped shirt, all the stripes are exactly the same size and same distance apart. But this is not true for the zebra. The zebra stripes are not perfectly straight. It's not like a referee's shirt. Some of the stripes, if you look on the face, these stripes are a little bit thinner. Some of them are a little bit thicker. They don't necessarily go the whole way around. This almost looks like a letter V, where these two stripes then come together. It's thicker in this area, but thinner in this area. So those are important details for us to remember when we are making the stripes on our zebras today. Here you can see an up-close look at their stripes. Some are dark, some are lighter. Zebra stripes may help cool these mammals down, and scientists believe this because zebras that have more stripes tend to live closer to the equator or in hotter environments. And here exactly is where you would find zebras in the wild. They are going to be in the continent of Africa and all of these yellow areas. So our equator would be about here, and it would be the hotter zone. The closer you are to the equator, the hotter it is. So those zebras would have more stripes, according to scientists. Zebras, very similar to horses. So today when we learn how to draw a zebra, you can kind of use those steps. And in the future, if you want to draw a horse, you can use those same steps. There's a couple of things that are different. You will notice that a zebra is a bit smaller than a horse. That'd be kind of hard for you to tell when you're drawing something without having two to compare to one another. So their body structure is going to be pretty much the same, even though we know it is smaller than a horse. What is a noticeable difference is the hair. The hair on a horse is going to be flat and laid down, whereas the zebra has a mohawk. Its hair is sticking straight up. It's not flopped over like the horse. Another difference is going to be also in the tail. The tail on the horse is a gathering of hair. That's oftentimes why people will refer, if you were to pull your hair back, we would call this a ponytail, because a pony's tail would be a gathering of hair like that. Where on the zebra, it does not have a tail like that. It has a solid, thin tail, and then it has a tuft of hair at the end of it. So we're going to keep those different points in mind when we go to draw our zebra. But like I said, moving forward, if you would like to use these steps to make a horse down the line, you will be able to do that as well. So to start off for our letter Z, I'm going to start with 2 lines for our letter Z. And then I'm going to make from this corner a line up, and from this corner a line down. And you can see I left the space there because I'm going to draw a line over and connect it down. And then I'm going to draw a line over and connect it there to make our letter Z. Now to make it into a block letter, we just need to extend our points. Extend, extend, and then connect them for our block letter Z. Here we are, made it to the end of the alphabet. Awesome. All right, for our zebra, let's start off first with our zebra's head. And I'm going to start with a letter U. It's going to be its snout, its mouth. And then I'm going to, from the top one, going to draw a rainbow line. This is going to start its neck. And then from this side, I'm going to draw a rainbow line. But now I'm going to make it come down. Now, for the back, I'm going to draw a line that goes back straight. And then down here, this is going to be like his neck and the front part of him, but we need to add some legs. So I'm going to draw a curved line on that side and a curved line on that side. That'd be kind of like its shoulder. Then I'm going to make a straight line, a straight line. I'm going to make a little bump for its joint, and then a little straight line, and then I'm going to connect it with a smile. And then I'm going to add a hoof. So I'm going to do a diagonal line and a diagonal line and connect it with a smile. Remember, we don't want to go straight across. We want to show that it is rounded. So that's why we're connecting it with a smile line. So this is the leg that would be on this side. Now we need to draw the leg that would be on the other side. It would be behind there. So I'm going to start with my curve, and then the straight, and the bump, and the line with a smiley. And I can't really see the other side. If you can see the other side, you know how to draw the other side of the leg. But for me, my legs are pretty close to one another. I can't really see it. And then down here, my hoof. Now, we want to draw his belly. So I'm going to start about here, just like it's a continuation of this line. So it goes through the leg, through the leg, through the leg. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to make it go up just a little bit, because this would be the front where its organs and lung would be. For the back, very similar how we made the front legs. So a curved line. And on this one, I'm going to go back up to the top, and I'm going to make the curve line so it connects. And then a line down, a line down. I'm always looking over here because I want them all to be lined up. So it's ready for that little joint. And then the straight line with a smile. And diagonal, diagonal, and a smile. And looks like they are all touching the ground. We don't want to have a really long leg in the back and a short leg in the front. So try to make them about the same. And then I need to do the leg on the other side. So there's my curve, straight, bump, straight, smile, and then the other hoof. Now, if we were making a horse, you would be putting long strands of hair, right? But since this is a zebra, it is going to be a solid tail. So we have one curve, and then another curve, and then this is going to be a tuft of hair. Almost looks like the end of a paintbrush, that tuft of hair. Now, if it was a horse, this would be hair that drapes down. It lies flat. But we're doing a zebra, so our hair is going to be a little bit different. Now, before I forget, we also have to put some ears and eyes and mouth on here. So these would be similar. A horse would have a little bit pointier of an ear, whereas the zebra would have a little bit rounder of an ear. So we're actually going to make a letter D, but I'm not going to connect it at the bottom. And then I'm going to make a line in the middle. Now, we can erase this line in here we don't need. Right. He doesn't have a see-through ear, right? All right. And then there would be an ear on the other side as well. Same thing. Whoops, I need black. Same thing. Letter D and another line. Now, to make our zebra's hair is going to stand up, like we said, that mohawk. And I actually might go over some of this ear too. So I'm going to start by making these spiked up, sticking up, spiky hair. And if you want, you can actually just draw it like a rectangle and add the hair like that. So that's how the zebra's hair would be. Now its snout, I believe, is mostly black. And that's where it lives. Let's go back here. Yes, it looks like it's black. So we want that section to be black as well. So let's make a little line, curved line there to separate. And then for his nostril, make a straight line and a smile face underneath it. And then we can make him have a little smile. If you want to show your zebra's teeth, you could do that too if you would like. We need to give him an eye. He'd have one eye on this side and you have the other eye on the other side. All right, so right now it's looking like it is just a white horse other than the hair. But the fun part is going to be adding in the stripes. Now, like I said before, you don't want to just draw perfectly straight lines like that. That's not going to look like a zebra. When we do our zebra lines, there's really no way to mess up because every zebra has different stripes. So your zebra stripes do not have to look exactly like my zebra stripes. But what you want to keep in mind is that they are not going to be perfectly straight and they should be curved, like they're going around the zebra's body. So instead of being a perfectly straight line, what you can do is you can curve your line almost like a smile on its side. And it can be thick, it can be thin. It doesn't have to go the whole way around the body. It might stop. So it's almost like a triangular shape. It can be thicker, it can be thinner. I think we saw in one case where it actually made like a V almost. So I'm going to have a couple of those. See how it makes like a V. They can be thin and thick. You get to decide how you want your zebra stripes to be. But I am trying to make each one different and unique. I'm going around the legs. I'm not going up and down. And again, I'm making them some thin, some thick. What we did see is around the face, they were much thinner. So we maybe want to keep that in mind around the face. Put some on the ears there too. All right, and then your next step would be coloring in those lines. You might color them in as you're making them too. That might be easy for you to do. So we're going to color in these spaces. All right, I got my zebra colored in there and added some background. Oh, I don't know how I got some pink there. That's an accident. You may, of course, choose to make yours however you would like. I've added some grasses. We know that they are herbivores, so they are going to probably be looking for some grasses to eat. So I added some grass in. You may make your zebra however you would like. I think it looks pretty good. I got my letter Z also colored in there for him. So hope you enjoyed drawing along with me today doing the letter Z for zebra. By now, I know some of you who have drawn each of the letters, you probably have a really cool book of animals, of all your different drawings if you've been keeping them throughout this time. A fun thing to do, I think we've talked about before, is maybe write a fun fact underneath your animal. Maybe another step would be making a cover for your book. So you can be as creative as you would like with these drawings that we've been doing together. I'm looking forward to doing other drawings with you. So just because we're at letter Z doesn't mean I'm going to stop making videos. We're going to have some other fun things to draw as well. So I hope you check out those other videos in the future. Take care. It's a beautiful sunny day. I would be outside, but my neighbors are trimming some hedges, and it's a little bit noisy out. So it's a beautiful day. Get outside and be able to enjoy the sunshine. All right. Until next time, boys and girls, take care and have fun drawing and coloring in your pictures. Bye.